Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 9 begins once again in the Demon Castle. A notification window appears. Sung Jinwoo has obtained the purified blood of the Demon Monarch. This was the final ingredient required to craft the Elixir of Life, the one thing Jinwoo had been working toward all this time. Now that all three ingredients are gathered, the crafting option becomes available. The system warns him that success will depend on his intelligence stat, so there is a risk of failure, but Jinwoo accepts. Fortunately, the crafting succeeds, and he obtains the Elixir of Life. He wonders, will this really cure my mom's eternal sleep illness, or not? At that moment, Iron, his shadow soldier, drags the massive dragon's corpse in front of him. He brought it so Jinwoo could try to raise it. Jinwoo does, and successfully brings it under his command. Forgetting its original name, he calls it Kaiser. Meanwhile, Essel Radairu is delighted. She imagines them riding Kaiser back home quickly, celebrating with a huge party. But Jinwoo has other priorities, his mother. As he checks his other rewards, he remembers a rune stone he received. After learning it, he gains a new ability, Shadow Exchange. With this, he can instantly switch positions with one of his summoned shadow soldiers. One soldier had been stationed back in his hometown, so Jinwoo uses this new skill and switches places, instantly returning. He tells Essel, "All right, you go home and take care of yourself." She tries to say something important to him, but before she can finish, he's already gone. We then see the Korean Hunter Association preparing strategies for the Fourth Jeju Island Raid. Their report notes the presence of flying ants, which poses a new danger. The plan is to use interference waves to jam ant communications and prevent the queen from controlling the swarm. One strike team will attack the island, another will push toward the queen's nest. Still, they worry whether the interference will work as planned. But an emergency escape plan is ready either way. Chairman Go Gun-hee asks association staffer Woo Jin-chul, "Any word on Sung Jinwoo?" Jin-chul replies, "No sir, nothing yet." We cut to Baek Yoon-Ho, who meets his old friend Min Byung-Gu for drinks. Byung-Gu is an S-rank healer once famous, now retired. He's one of the rare hunters to withdraw before serious injury, choosing peace over battle. Baek asks if he'll join the Jeju Island Raid. Byung-Gu refuses, he had a terrible past experience. Their mutual friend Eunseok died horribly during the earlier Jeju Raid. That memory still pains them. Baek insists, if we leave the ants unchecked, more people will die like Eunseok did. But Byung-Gu shakes his head, "I can't return there. I want peace. I'm even preparing for a civil service exam, away from bloodshed." Even so, their bond is clear. They were once comrades who faced death together. Meanwhile, Jinwoo goes to the hospital to visit his unconscious mother. He notices a scar on her neck. It reminds him of the time, as a child, when he accidentally burned her with hot water while washing her hair. That scar was his fault. Jinwoo clutches the Elixir of Life nervously, wondering if it will work. The system carried him from a powerless E rank to an S rank, so maybe, just maybe, this miracle item will heal her too. He's trembling, but he gives the potion to his mother. Her skin begins glowing, her wounds and scars vanish, but she does not wake immediately. Jinwoo despairs, begging her, "Please, Mom, wake up." Elsewhere, his sister Gina struggles to focus on her schoolwork and goes for a walk. Back in the hospital room, Jinwoo's prayers are answered. His mother opens her eyes. He bursts into tears, the emotional climax of everything he has worked for. She recognizes him, asks about Sung Jin-ah, and praises Jinwoo for keeping his promise and working so hard. Jinwoo breaks down. Finally, this was the true reward he had been fighting for all along. The next day, doctors marvel, the patient with eternal sleep syndrome has awakened. A complete recovery, her body shows no abnormalities. Sung Jin-ah rushes in and hugs her mother emotionally. Jinwoo's heart is at peace. Meanwhile, Chairman Go Gun-hee holds a press conference. The Fourth Jeju Island Raid is officially announced. Only S-rank hunters will participate, including 10 powerful Japanese S-ranks. A-rank hunters and below will only serve support roles. This time they must succeed. Byung-Gu hears the news as well. He remembers when he, Baek, and Eunseok trained together. Back then, he confessed his fear, and Eunseok encouraged them, "We must fight for each other, especially for Baek." That memory remains bittersweet. When Jinwoo's family finally returns home, they find the house a mess. Jokingly, Jinwoo teases Jaina for destroying the place while he was away. Their mother tells them to stop bickering. It's been 4 years, let's clean together as a family again. Looking around his old house, Jinwoo realizes, ever since becoming a hunter, he's felt distant from his family, as if he crossed a line he could never return from. His mother finds an old family photo of Jinwoo's father. She asks, any update about him? There's none. She recalls, Jinwoo's father was a firefighter before becoming a hunter, a hero who saved people, just like Jinwoo now. Sung Jinwoo says, I want to help people too. I want to be a doctor. Their mom gladly agrees. Later, Go Gun-hee and Woo Jin-chul discuss an American hunter who has recently arrived. He seems to know something about Hwang Dong-soo, the Korean hunter who moved overseas, though his true motives are unclear. Still, he won't be interfering with the Jeju raid. Gun-hee again asks about Jinwoo. Jin-chul says, yes, contact has been made. He should be arriving soon. When Jinwoo meets Gun-hee, he is informed about the raid. Jinwoo thinks, a perfect opportunity to level up even more. But before he can answer, he senses a terrifying aura nearby, the S-rank sparring. We see Baek Yoon-Ho transformed, clashing fiercely against Ma Dong-wook. Jinwoo thinks Baek is slipping, but Choi Jong-in says, no, he's holding back. If he fought at full strength, people would call him a monster. Nearby stands the Knights Guild, including their master Park Jong-soo. They're training as well. And then the Japanese hunters arrive, led by Goto Ruji, along with Hankoa, Atsushi Kumamoto, Hoshino, and Tanaka. Hankoa points out Jinwoo. He's a mage-type hunter, not an assassin. Seeing Jinwoo's overwhelming aura shocks them. Cha Haein also senses him. Lim Taegyu recalls, he's the one who ruined Min Byung-Gu's press conference. Hankoa casually comments, their fight styles don't seem that impressive. Well, compared to Goto Ruji, everything looks weaker. Goto suggests, why not hold a small friendly match? All of us are S-ranks here. Gun-hee agrees with conditions. Mages and non-combatants stay out. The rest will fight. Rules are simple, grabbing the wrist counts as elimination. Forcing the opponent to the ground counts as elimination. A solid strike to the back also eliminates. The Korean team, Cha Haein, Lim Taegyu, Ma Dong-wook, Baek Yoon-Ho. The Japanese team, Atsushi Kumamoto, Hoshino, Tanaka, plus one more. The stage is set, Korea versus Japan, an S-rank friendly battle. As the episode ends,